Hello Gemini and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of March in the areas of money, career and finance, but as usual this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. First we're going to look at your spirit animal oracle card, which is the pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. So I think this is the time when you need to be smart, when you need to kind of pay attention and use logic in terms of your endeavors, whatever kind of comes to from a money, career, finance perspective. This card is kind of making sure that you are focusing on logic and approach things from that perspective. So the center of your reading, you do have the Judgment card. The Judgment card is all about freeing yourself from something. It is also a card of rebirth, following your true calling, following a calling. Maybe some of you are getting a call, getting a decision about something. This is also a card where some of you might be going through some kind of a legal process and there's a decision and you're getting whatever you deserve in this process. Judgment can be also when you're being watched because there's some kind of a promotion that they want and you're going through some kind of an evaluation process where maybe there's some kind of an opportunity. So make sure that you are keep doing a good job. Judgment can be also be judging yourself or judging people around you a little bit harsh, so make sure that you are kind of paying attention to that as well. The first card in your reading is the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is a card of teamwork, so some of you are working in a team and this is a card of great collaboration, so that can be very important this time for some of you. It is also a card of hard work, when you're building something up from the ground up and all that hard work is being noticed and well rewarded. You also have here the King of Cups. King of Cups can be a person you or a person you're dealing with, or the energy of the card. This is a somebody who's generally a leader, somebody who is leading from the heart, but very balanced. Even in the stormy weathers, he's able to stand his ground. He's able to balance his heart and his logic as well. But somehow this card is telling you to kind of use your mind wisely. So balance your whatever your feelings, balance your thought process and pay attention to that, because that's kind of the King of Cups energy. But again, he is very great from a diplomatic perspective. It can be a leader you're dealing with, or you might be getting into a leadership position, your true calling. He can be also a healer, somebody who works in a creative field. But you also have here the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is the card that indicating some kind of a new beginning in your life, like all of the aces. This is the card where you kind of finally can have your aha moment. You kind of realizing whatever you want, like you can kind of see how her brain is lit up. And it's very connected to the judgment of following your true calling. But again, this can be a new idea, it can be a new job, a new business, some kind of a new opportunity that you're starting a new chapter in your life that's providing you with a lot of mental stability, a lot of challenges from that. Like it's very good from a mental perspective for you. But it can be also a card of victory. So some of you might be is getting victorious about something, especially if you're going through some kind of a legal process, or you are winning an opportunity. It can be also a card of contract. Maybe there's some kind of a contract here about some kind of a new opportunity for you that's gonna free up your soul. And you also have the Eight of Pentacles, which is an indication that you're working very hard on something, you're putting a lot of effort into something, you're putting you're working on it day and night. It is also has this feel of repetitive work, especially like, maybe the job you're doing is repetitive. Maybe you're applying for jobs and that is repetitive, or just the indication that you are very good at what you're doing. You are great, you are very precise, and you have great attention to details. And whenever this card comes up, it's an indication that your hard work is going to be noticed and you're going to get well rewarded for it. The next in the spread is the Two of Wands, which is all about planning and making a decision. So some of you are planning something, and some of you are kind of contemplating that, okay, I achieved a lot in my life, a position, money, etc., but there's way more for me to discover. The world is kind of indicating the globe, that there's a whole world for you to discover there. Maybe some of you are an engineer, some of you are designing something, some of you are creative people. But this is a card that's kind of indications of some kind of a decision, when you're kind of in a fork of a road and you need to make a decision which way you want to go. And this can be choosing between two opportunities, choosing whether you are staying where you are or taking a new opportunity, or going on your own, or staying where you are. So there's definitely some kind of a big decision that is connected to your true calling. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you. And you can also help me to grow the channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. And for you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And I'm always very excited to read in the comment how this reading is resonating with you in the real life. But let's continue. The next card here is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles can be you, can be a person you're dealing with, or just the energy of the card. She is somebody who is financially stable. She has lots of money. She's the richest queen from all of it, and she is very nurturing, and she is definitely have enough to give to others. This can be a leadership or a leader or a leadership position, but definitely an indication of financial stability. Some of you might be hearing some kind of an advice from somebody who's a great business person, and you should definitely follow that advice. You also have here the King of Wands. There's a lot of people in this reading. King of Wands again can be you or a person you're dealing with, but this king is somebody who is very charismatic, a true born leader, somebody who's able to unite people behind his vision, and somebody who likes the new things, who likes to innovate things and get things done. He's very productive. He's a go-getter. Has this lion spirit in him. So some of you are kind of dealing with somebody or stepping into a leadership position, and that's kind of somebody who's very charismatic. You also have here the last card, the Fool. The Fool, which is a card of a new beginning. There's definitely a new chapter in your life where you're starting something new, and again, this can be a new job, a new opportunity, some kind of a new business, and it is also taking a leap of faith, right? And you're kind of taking a step into a new direction that you don't necessarily know where it's gonna lead you, but you know that it's gonna take you to somewhere great. It's very interesting that how it's connected to the Two of Wands, which is all about contemplation. Should I go into this way or not? But I think you're gonna be taking that leap of faith into this new direction where you are following your true calling. And at the bottom of the deck, you do have the Devil. The Devil, which is a card of imbalance and our shadow energy. So some of you are kind of dealing with something where you are not feeling balanced, when you are something that's kind of dragging you back. I think that's probably the best way, because as you can see, this Devil is kind of calling you back, and it's kind of holding you back as well. So whenever this comes up, there's some kind of a feeling that you don't know how to get out of this situation, but there's a way to get out of it, and the solution is only in you. You're the one who kind of make that decision that gets you out of this. That's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.